For this trip, we are heading up through Northeast Tennessee and through Virginia on our way to our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Of course, anytime we head through the Tri-Cities area of Tennessee, we have to stop at Pal's Sudden Service. We got Pal's. I got a BP. She got a BP. And we only got one FF.
Frenchy fry, they would call them.
Frenchy fry. I didn't want to say that, so I just said
I know that you kept avoiding ordering a Frenchy fry.
I almost didn't even want to order a big Pal burger, but I'm backing up. It's my turn. You can get mad at me if you want to, but
the car coming back behind you.
Oh God. I left work on a Friday afternoon, so we'll drive a decent amount into the evening so we don't have to waste our Saturday away with driving. We'll end up in Roanoke, Virginia for the night.
We should go check it out.
Heading to the Metro. Is that what they call it here? Metro? Our first destination for this trip is the Museum of the Bible. They had a very interesting capsule security bag checking machine. If you buy tickets at the counter, they are $25 each. However, we found a deal on Groupon that made them $10 each. This museum is pretty large, and as I'm going through all of my footage, I have realized that I didn't actually end up filming much in here. What I filmed even less of was the rainy ice storm that we got caught in on our way to the National Mall. We hung out at the Hirshhorn Museum while waiting for the rain to pass. I actually don't think I videoed anything while we were in here. I think I got out of practice with filming videos because I forgot to film here as well. It's been a little while since I've traveled. Sorry, bear with me, it will get better momentarily. Okay, well, sun came back out.
Been eating all day.
Trying to pick from a food truck. This is why there's no restaurants. Okay, this was $11 and it's not big, it's not heavy, it's very light, and it was $11. So, don't recommend this truck. It was a long wait. This truck is not good. It was super cold and windy and it had just rained, so I was very surprised to see so many people out today. Because the Gyro had been extremely light and was not filling at all, we had Shake Shack delivered to the room when we got back to the hotel. You cannot go wrong with Shake Shack. Today, we are going to see the cherry blossoms. It was another super cold day. This trip is at the end of March in 2022, by the way. You on the phone? From the Washington Monument, we walked over to Tidal Basin, which is probably the top spot for seeing cherry blossoms in DC. Here is the reality of cherry blossom season on a weekend. Lots of people and tourists. I can only imagine how many people would have been here if the weather wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
here is Mr. Jefferson. Now we are going to try to find some lunch, hopefully better than yesterday's. Steak salad.
Wow, fancy.
What'd you get?
Shrimp and grits.
See, to me, this posture just doesn't really scream revolutionary military leader to me. This painting makes me want to go out west. I like these dogs. Here is George and his family. And look at all the presidential powdered wigs here. Now let's go across the street to the National Archives building. I really do love the architecture of this city. And here's the line to get into the archives. Unfortunately, the camera will cut off here. There is no photography of these historical documents allowed.
That's good.
Get the bucks. Gonna do some work. It's just right here. It's just right here. I'm pretty sure.
Seriously?
I think so. Egg drops. We took a nap and then we went down to the Potomac Social Hour, which was the restaurant in the hotel. They had a pretty decent happy hour menu and we got some drinks and appetizers as we were still pretty full from our Chinatown lunch. After we finished, we hopped off the metro and got off near George Washington University. From there, we would walk over to the National Mall to see it all at night. We walked over to the Korean War Memorial since it was being renovated the last time we were here. Apparently they were still not finished with it yet. Even though it was pretty cold, we walked to the other end of the mall to catch the metro on that side, and we also wanted to walk past the World War II Memorial.